What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and we are doing another experiment on the old Maddens. And we've got 3 different ways to say your name, bro. You've been watching the channel for a while, so it's kind of sad that I don't know your name. But here we go. Zane, Zane, or Zany. I'm going to go with Zane. Maybe. I don't know. But he asked a few times about wide receiver blocking experiment, and we're doing the receiver blocking experiment, period. So here we go. We got a guy named Zachary Ertz over here, 73 overall. The tight ends definitely took a big hit from having bad blocking, which I don't really know if that's supposed to be a surprise or not. But yeah, let's just call it out. It is. It's expected, but it's kind of ironic though, because they might have 0 impact, 0 run block, 0 pass block, but are they really a 73 overall? I mean, does it really matter that much to have blocking for your tight end? I know it's nice, but at the end of the day, if Gronk had no ounce of blocking in him, I'd still like him. I think he'd be decent. Of course, we also did it for the wide receivers. I don't know why I need to show you guys it. There it is. 0s all across the board. Didn't affect the receivers' overalls at all. Obviously, we also have 99 everything for the blocking quote-unquote team. So we're going to have to take a look at how bad this team does, which I would assume it should affect, right? It should have some sort of effect. Obviously, the sims are going to be different. They're not always going to be the same, so it's going to be weird if it's absolutely the exact same stats, but at the same time, will we see enough to say, yeah, it's pretty important? So we as the Eagles did make the playoffs, and we had a bye week. Team looks all right. 12-4. Who was MVP? Was it Wentz? Seen Brandon Graham. Oh, Wentz was not great. I'm not sure why that was, if we're being 100% honest. LeGarrette Blount went off, though. That's crazy, though. 5.7 from Blount. That's ridiculous. Receiving, I don't think that really matters too much. Blocking doesn't really have anything to do with that. Speaking of blocking, it doesn't show anything for like the receivers, but I would assume a lot was given up there. Brandon Graham, 24.5 sacks. Very good stats for the Eagles. Not surprised there. Except for their kicker. Kicker wasn't super great. 5th in offensive yards. What about the defense? 2nd. Wow. So that's an interesting one. So the Eagles downgraded are still really good. Brandon Graham, Defensive Player of the Year. Garrett Blount, obviously best running back. Brandon Graham, best D lineman. And that's about it for the awards. But let's go on. And wait, did the XP automatically gets used, right? I don't think it matters because we just won't do it for either team. Sim to the Super Bowl. Will the Eagles win it? That is the question. And the answer, apparently, I don't know. I think we are in the Super Bowl. Are we in the soup? Are we in the bowl? I do not think so. The Steelers win. I don't know if it's going to show me the schedule, though. It does. So, lost the very first... No, we didn't. Won the Vikings, lost to the Saints, and then the Steelers take the ring over the Saints. Could happen. Very well could happen this year. But, more importantly, let's take a look at what 99 gets you. Obviously, even if we say that it does make a difference, if it's not a huge difference, it's not going to be like, well, I don't really care anymore. Because obviously you're not going to get your receivers to 99 and this and this and this. But these are the players, of course, like I said before, the receivers did not change at all, even though we did upgrade their stats. 99 across the front. It'd be interesting to see what one of these guys would be at a fullback. Too lazy for it, you know? I would assume very high. That's the answer. I didn't change their strength, which I probably could have / should have, but at the end of the day, the run blocking and pass blocking and impact blocking should be enough. We gave it to them all across the front, so let's go to the playoffs and see if there's much of a change. I have all the stats, for the most part, written down, so I don't know if they're going to replicate that. Wentz should have a better season. I'm not sure why he even had a bad season in the first place. I guess Ertz being a low overall, it does kind of affect him, I would assume, so I guess that probably will be the big factor. Week 17 going into the playoffs. And we are 11-5. Did not go as well as the 0 blocking team. 11-5, not great in comparison. Carson Wentz, 10 better touchdowns, 5 worse picks, threw for 400 more yards. Rushing, LeGarrette Blount was way worse. He was, well, not way worse, but he was down 200 yards. His average was down 1.2. His touchdowns was down 10. Ajayi, he was up 3 touchdowns, down 0.1 average, and also down 100 yards. Receiving, I didn't take those stats down, but clearly just by the naked eye, much better there. So what I'm seeing is that blocking in sim doesn't mean a thing. It really doesn't mean a thing. Defense, you factor that Graham had less sacks, but the rest had more. It's pretty similar. And Jake Elliott was way more accurate. So you go from 5th offense to 7th, which isn't that big of a difference, and 2nd to 4th. So what I'm seeing is that it makes no difference. If anything, it makes it worse. So it's not a big enough difference to make any sort of change on the seasonal stats. So yeah, we debunked another EA myth that blocking actually matters, and which makes no sense because all of our tight ends went up to like 99s. I don't know what to tell you guys. Let's go to the Super Bowl, see if this squad can win it. Doesn't really matter too much, but might as well take a look. And I seen the Chargers are in here, but do we have the Eagles as well? It is, wow, 63-7 Packers win over the Chargers in the Super Bowl. That would be nice. I'm going to have to take a look at these stats. Normally I wouldn't really care too much, but A, it's the Packers, even though I'm kind of disappointed in how we basically finished the season. And B, it's 63-7. Wow. 6 picks for Phillip Rivers, 7 touchdowns for Rodgers. Oh my lord. 2 touchdowns for Adams, 3 for Cobb, 1 for Kendricks, 1 for Richard Rodgers. That's ridiculous. What about the picks? Blake Martinez, 3 interceptions. Glenn Dix with 1. Trevor Williams with 1. Demarius Randall with 1. What about sacks? You're expecting me to tell me that Phillip Rivers got through that many picks with barely even getting pressured? There's only 4 sacks total. Either that or he just kept throwing the ball instead of taking the sack that he probably should have. That is crazy. Let me know if you guys have any other experiment ideas. This was a really good one, even though, once again, we found out that EA doesn't have that in their algorithm. Big surprise. Never in depth at all for just about anything. But, like I said, any experiment, what-if ideas, rebuild challenges, challenges in general. If you have a quiz you want me to try, let me know. If I like it, I'll do it, basically. So, thanks again to Zane, God damn it. And yeah, hopefully you guys come back for next video. Don't know what really is on the plans for today. Honestly, don't know, but whatever it is, hopefully you enjoy it, or maybe it already came out. But anyways, hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!